Hello and welcome to Simple Stories in English. We all get bored. Georgie has a room full of things, but he still gets bored. When he tells people he is bored, they just send him away to do something else. Will he just stay bored forever? Or will he find something to entertain the day away? Listen in to find out in I'm Bored. Georgie is 6 years old. He lives with his mom, dad, sister, and grandma. At home, Georgie has a big bedroom. In the bedroom, there are a lot of things. There are books to read and color. There are teddy bears and dinosaurs. There are toy cars and trucks. There are blocks and balls. Georgie has a lot of things, but today it is not enough. Today is Saturday. Georgie doesn't have school. Georgie doesn't have work. After eating breakfast, Georgie sighs loudly. What's wrong, dear? His mother asks. I'm bored, Mom, Georgie responds. Bored? His mom reacts in surprise. Well, read a book. Georgie walks to his bedroom and looks at all the books. He selects a comic book. Georgie reads the book. It is interesting, but today it is not enough. Georgie closes the book and walks to his dad. Georgie's dad is washing the dishes. Georgie sighs loudly. What's wrong, dear? His dad asks. I'm bored, Dad, Georgie responds. Bored? His dad reacts with surprise. Well, read a book. I already read a book, Georgie says. Well, watch a show on the TV with your grandma, his dad recommends. Georgie walks to the living room. His grandma is sitting on the couch, and she's watching a show on the TV. The TV program is her favorite soap opera. The soap opera is super dramatic and intense. Georgie doesn't like the soap opera very much. Georgie sighs loudly. What's wrong, Georgie? his grandma asks. I'm bored, Grandma, Georgie responds. Bored? His grandma reacts in surprise. This soap opera is very intense and interesting. If you don't want to watch my soap opera, go play with your sister. Georgie goes to his sister's room. His sister's name is Brisa. Brisa has a group of dolls and teddy bears. She is playing with the dolls when she sees Georgie. Can I play with you, Brisa? Georgie asks. Yes, Brisa responds. But you have to listen to me, and you can't attack my dolls. Georgie grabs a teddy bear and a dinosaur from his bedroom. He plays with Brisa for a few minutes, but he is bored. Brisa and her dolls drink tea and talk about girl stuff. Ugh! Georgie sighs loudly. What's wrong? Brisa asks Georgie. I'm bored, Brisa, Georgie responds. Bored? Brisa reacts in surprise. You are at the exclusive tea party of Princess Adela, the name of her favorite doll. And you are bored? Yes. Well, play in your room. Goodbye, Brisa exclaims. Georgie walks to his bedroom and looks at his stuff. He sees a book. The drawings are nice, but Georgie is still bored. He looks at the balls. He throws a ball against the wall, but it isn't enough. Georgie is still bored. He looks at the blocks. He builds a tower, but it isn't enough. Georgie is still bored. He looks at the cars. He pushes the cars on an imaginary street, but it isn't enough. Georgie is still bored. Georgie sits in the middle of his bedroom with all his stuff. Georgie is bored. He thinks and thinks and thinks. Then Georgie has an idea. Georgie takes the blocks and builds a small city of blocks. Georgie takes his cars and puts them on the street of the little city. Then Georgie goes to his parents' bedroom. He opens the closet and grabs the camera and tripod. Georgie returns to his bedroom with the camera and tripod. Georgie positions the camera and the tripod. Georgie grabs a teddy bear and a dinosaur. He puts the dinosaur on the street of the little city with the cars. Then Georgie takes a picture. He moves the dinosaur a little and takes another picture. Georgie continues moving the dinosaur and the cars little by little. With each movement, he takes a picture. After a lot of pictures, he puts the teddy bear in the street of the little city too. After 30 minutes, Brisa enters Georgie's bedroom and sighs loudly. I'm bored, Brisa says. Then she sees Georgie's activity. She grabs some dolls and puts the dolls on the street with the cars and the dinosaur. She helps Georgie move the toys and take pictures. After 20 more minutes, Georgie's dad enters the bedroom and sighs loudly. I'm bored, his dad says. Then he sees Georgie's activity. His dad takes a position with the camera. Georgie and Brisa move the toys and their dad takes the pictures. After 10 more minutes, Georgie's mom enters the bedroom and sighs loudly. I'm bored, his mom says. Then she sees Georgie's activity. His mom helps move the toys with Georgie and Brisa. The whole family works together for 2 hours. They move the toys and take pictures. Then the dad grabs the computer. He puts the photos on the computer and connects all the photos to make a movie. The mom then takes the computer. She puts in music and sound effects. Then the family goes to the living room to watch their movie. The grandma is in the living room. She is sitting on the couch, and she sighs loudly. I'm bored, the grandma says. Georgie smiles. The family sits on the couch with the grandma and watches the movie on the computer. It is a fantastic movie about a dinosaur that attacks a small city. The dinosaur grabs and throws cars. The people in the city yell, and the dolls run. Then an enormous bear attacks the dinosaur and defends the city. The movie is fantastic, and Georgie is happy. He decides that sometimes it is good to be bored, because boredom leads to creativity.
The end.
Thank you for listening. You can find more stories at my website, smalltownspanishteacher.com. See you soon. You can find a transcript of today's story as well as other stories and learning and teaching aids on my website, smalltownspanishteacher.com. This story was an original work by Camilla Given. Any resemblance to stories by other authors is purely coincidental unless otherwise noted. If you have an idea for a story or a story you would like read, feel free to email me at smalltownspanishteacher@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of future episodes of Simple Stories in English.